because yes, I'm doing what I always say that I won't do or that I hate doing, and I am still calf sharing with Jessa. Earlier, just a second for you. Earlier today, I made this butter cookie dough. I saw this recipe on the blog In Jenny's Kitchen, who's Jennifer Perillo on Instagram. I really love all the food she does. So we made a double batch, which made 4 logs. I think Mac took one of the smaller logs out. Careful, the knife on the counter there, bud. And I showed him how I see you there, baby. The recipe showed multiple ways that you could use this one dough. So I showed Mac the recipe post, and he decided on a couple ways that he wanted to do them.
Thick enough?
Yep. So one way was to do jam thumbprint cookies. And we thought that we would do thumbprint cookies, but we're gonna put dulce de leche in them, which we make from our cow's milk, which is a caramel. That recipe's on my blog. I'll link it. And the other one, we happen to have some sprinkles from cookie decorating. And one of them is that you roll the dough in sprinkles. So they're excited to try that too, because sprinkles are not a normal thing in our house.
Okay.
Is Rowan going for your feet?
Fred, those are nowhere near big enough.
So you should get out a cookie sheet and put them on the cookie sheet. Nope, that's wax paper.
And this is one of them. The other this is another one.
Use the silk pack. Can you sit on your bum, baby? Sit on your bum.
Mom, but I think we're done.
Do another round of these 2. So
We'll do 2 of each.
well, we have 4 logs, and we're gonna save some for Hamish to be able to do.
Okay, I think we should do more sprinkles.
Just.
So the smaller pieces, save them for sprinkles. Freya, do you know where the sprinkles are?
Yeah.
Do you want to get the sprinkles out?
Oh, you eat too. These 2 are delicious. You have to be careful.
Oh, Freya, can you get off the counter? You're blocking the camera.
These are what we're using.
Freya, back up. Okay, so these ones are kind of small for the thumbprints. So do you want to get another tray?
Freya, pull out another tray from under.
Can you get another cookie sheet, Freya?
It's in there. And these are gonna be thumbprint cookies too.
We'll do some thumbprint. Yeah, but you can.
Up to this line is where the thumbprints end.
Let's do a tray worth of thumbprints and a tray worth of. That may be too many sprinkles there.
Okay.
So these ones, I think we'll go.
No, you were supposed to fill the tray first.
Well, I just want to see how these go. I don't want to stick into the sprinkles very well.
Watch.
Maybe if I don't do an end piece, if I do one that's stickier. There you go. That's lots of sprinkles on there.
Watch.
They look pretty fun.
Mom, let's
You
try
definitely can't
this.
do an end piece because then they're not as sticky.
And Mom, there's no more trees.
Well, we're not using the trees, Freya.
Look.
It's pretty fun.
Can I make one?
Okay, no, were you doing?
Oh.
Freya, get down and come over here.
Okay.
These look pretty fun. We've never done sprinkle cookies before. This Silpat's a little rough, but it works fine for cookies. Cookies! Yeah!
Tell me what it was for.
Cheese!
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Here.
That's a very thick one.
It's a very thick one. That one should have been more for the thumbprint cookies.
Yeah.
So why don't we finish the thumbprint cookies off a few more
I
of them?
cut these smaller.
Okay, we'll do those ones like first, I guess. We should look at what temperature the oven's on for, or maybe just turn the oven on to 350 and it'll probably be there.
Why?
Because that's usually what cookies bake at.
Top or bottom?
Bottom, because we'll need 2 racks. Rowan.
Rosa wants to try. She wants to try one of those. She does. She wants to. Well, can Rowan try one?
So
Can
what-
Rowan try one?
So that's how thin are you doing those
Can
ones?
Rowan try one, Dee?
More like this.
Can Rowan try one?
Your
please?
finger width? Skinnier than finger width, like a pinky width. Leave him be, baby. Our oven makes awful noises
There you go.
when it's heating up. Gentle there, Rowan.
These are for spring.
That's enough.
These are for thumbprint.
her instructions then.
These are for thumbprint cookies. Start making these into thumbprints. You just press your thumb in. Make sure there's a big hole. Like, look at these ones. See?
Is this good enough?
What do you think? I think you can make it a bit bigger. Then, that's better. No, don't pound them in, squirrel.
Rowan. Rowan.
She's shoving all her fingers in.
Is this big enough?
Yeah, that should be good.
Oh, this is bad.
And that was squirrels. Squirrel. I just put it down there for you to do it, and squirrel messed with it. What are you doing?
Sprinkler is too much short.
Whatever.
Mama, I almost need more sprinkles. See?
Chill, guys.
I like the sprinkles.
And she's putting sprinkles in thumbprint.
Yeah, good.
Okay, don't put sprinkles in the thumbprint, please.
Round.
Rowan did. Okay, now we'll start making these cookies.
Can you make sure these have some space? I'm not sure how much they're going to spread when they bake.
We're running low on. Let's use a different type.
No, just
We're fine, we'll just use it up. How many are we gonna save for with him?
we're saving the other 2 logs to make with Hamish. Hamish is at the dentist today. Him and Marius went to the dentist.
Okay, the last 2.
Cavity.
No.
Ooh, this is gonna be delicious.
We're using a different type now, Mom. Because we ran out.
Ooh, what?
Is this on video?
Yeah.
Oh. One action.
That's enough, Ray. You don't need any more sprinkles.
I said action.
I know. And I said that's enough sprinkles for you.
Okay.
But these are going to be delicious. I never thought of doing jam thumbprint cookies, but with...
Dulce
de leche. So dulce de leche is just... I use skimmed milk because we skim milk for cream, for butter whenever possible. Just a second.
Can I say something?
No, let me finish my train of thought.
Okay. Before you lose it.
And then, so it's sugar and milk and a bit of baking soda, and they get simmered down together for hours, pretty much, until it becomes this thick caramel. And what I like is it's a caramel that I don't have to use butter and cream for, and it also stays good in the fridge for ever, pretty much. So we almost always have some jars of dulce de leche to dress up things like this. Yes, yes,
Can I
yes.
say now?
You have pasta sauce on your face from lunch.
Now can I tell?
Okay.
I just got this for Rome because she's eating, because she put some on those.
Okay, well, she doesn't need to do that anymore.
Dulce means sweet, and leche means milk. Dulce de leche.
Okay, so we have a couple
called
oddball ones there that don't really have many sprinkles on them. Ooh, chill your juice.
That.
She wants to have more.
That. All of them look good.
Mama, don't even.
Especially that one.
Okay.
That one sort of looks like a head of you.
Looks almost like a cell with like different blood cells.
Twist it around, pinch this part, and looks like a head.
Easy on our cookies there.
Okay, I'm pausing now. Now.
Yep.
Now. Now. How do you pause this thing?
Same thing. You just stop. It's hot, baby. Don't touch it. So they look amazing. Some of them maybe didn't have the best holes. They're not ready to eat just yet. But I was just saying to Mac, we should go check on the calf because we let it out of the barn for the first time today. So should we go check on Star while the cookies cool down? Sure. And we just want to make sure she doesn't get herself into any trouble in snow or mud or anything. Star, I let Star out of the barn today.
Oh.
And Dad wanted to make sure us to check that she didn't get herself into trouble.
Again, too close to Penrose, lots of muck.
Yeah, because there's a lot of mud by the hay feeder since it's so wet right now. It's not too cold out, probably just below 0. But it's very slippery. She's probably in the barn then. The main concern of Mary's is that by our hay feeder is very sloppy and muddy. You can see all the chickens sunning themselves. And that if the, woohoo, you got the slippery part there, babe. You're fine. If the calf got in that muddy area in front of the hay feeder, she would need to be washed or dried off. Is there anything cuter than a baby in a down jacket? I don't think so. There's the hay feeder there. Also, I just looked at the cream line on the gallon of milk I got from Jessa this morning. We are now, it's Wednesday afternoon. She gave birth on Friday. Whew. So her milk is still pretty yellow. It's still like kind of colostrum. And, but the cream line's really nice. So if she will let down and give me a decent cream line, I will keep the calf on her. The reason for this is that she has such bad, not even that bad edema, but she has edema. So her tiny teats are swallowed up by her udder, and her back teats are very hard to milk. Like, very hard to milk. So I know that by the calf being on her still, the calf will make sure she gets emptied better. Also, the calf sucking on her teats is lengthening her teats. Also, she's not really giving a whole lot of milk above what the calf is taking. So to me, it's like, what's the point in milking it all out just to feed it to the calf? So my thoughts on keeping the calf on and how long I will keep the calf on for, just get her out of the way of the door because Moss is going to come and Mossy's going to think it's milking time. It's not milking time, Mossy. Hum-de-dum. If Jessa starts producing, okay, a whole lot more milk, then maybe it might be more worth it for me to pull the calf and milk her. If Jessa's holding back and we're not getting any cream, then I'll probably pull the calf and just milk her and bottle feed the calf fresh milk. But for now, for the first time last night, I separated them overnight. Matt, could you grab Rowan? She's not too happy there. Separated them overnight and milked Jessa this morning, and then they're together during the day. Calf, you look on a funny angle there. You don't have a... Did the calf have a hunched back when it was walking? No, it's just standing funny. If a calf has a hunched back, that is a red flag for you that the calf is not doing great and needs some help. She's keeping an eye on Pepper there. I wouldn't say Jessa's like the most amazing attentive mom. She's learning, but she's also just a heifer. Oh. Pepper, what do you see over there? But the sunshine is nice. We've had kind of gray weather. Hamish was looking back in his journal because he marks the weather on every school day, and he couldn't find a sunny school day. We have had some sunny days this fall, but he couldn't find any sunny ones. Love seeing the calf nurse. There's green grass. How is there green grass in December? How is that even a thing? Look at that, folks. Green grass, northern British Columbia, Canada, December 9th. And there's water too. Hey, Mac, do you want to stand with Rowan in case Jessa kind of goes after Pepper or something? Don't want Rowan to get in the middle.
I know that's like getting into the middle of the cow.
Yes, we did have one cow that was very protective of her calf, and Mac got in the middle of the two of them, and she plowed him over to get to her calf.
This is horrid.
You get some green grass?
I love winter, but this becomes summer.
This weather's quite something, isn't it? I just love her white spots. Some people say that one on her leg looks like a chicken, which we think is fitting because we have a white chicken who was free range forever that we called Mossy's chicken, or the emotional support chicken. That back one where she's bunting on is the one that's the hardest to milk. The one that she's nursing on now is the easiest one to milk. That back one's the hard one.
It's her friend.
Hang up your jacket, sweetie pie. You get a sliver? This morning, Rowan closed the furnace door on Mac's arm, and he got a burn on his arm. How's your burn doing?
Good.
Good. He put lavender oil on it right away.
I don't feel it
A
anymore.
little bit of a blister to it. Make sure you keep it clean.
Yeah, I don't feel it anymore.
That's good. It was stinging until he put lavender on it. Which one did you try first, Mac?
I tried to sprinkle.
Sprinkle one? Rowan doesn't even have her jacket off. You tried the sprinkle one too? Cheese! When I have my phone or camera out, she now says cheese. Maybe you should take your jacket off. How are they?
Good.
Should you make them to give to people? Are they that good?
I think they're better that we should keep them. No, I won't give them to people.
Browns are good. I think those ones will be the best. I think that's gonna be the best for me.
Oh yeah, you could go in the chocolate turd one. I'm gonna be the first one to try caramel. A dulce de leche.
I'm not gonna try one. I'll definitely give them can. Sounds like can.
Well, there's a lot. This stuff.
I know.
Sticks in your teeth a bit?
I've read that up here.
I do not say yes to couch forts very often. But I said yes today. I have a conference call in a bit with my accountant and my bookkeeper. Because Venison for Dinner is now officially a corporation, so I need to get some things rolling. I've had an accountant for a while for our farm and personal stuff, and she's now our business accountant.
We're making a full
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't a bookkeeper Minnie?
And the bookkeeper is my mom. My mom is a bookkeeper by trade, and she offered to be my bookkeeper, and I was very happy for that, especially since she already works with my accountant on other businesses and companies and such, so they already have a good working relationship. So we're gonna have our first sit-down conference call all together today, and these kiddos are gonna play a fort and watch a movie.